Underdog Fantasy is the place to play if you're a fan looking to cash in on some of your favorite athletes' performances. Available in over 30 states, including New York, California, and Texas. Just call your shot on higher or lower on 2 or more player stats for your chance to win real money. Use our promo code KFTV for up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick. So download the Underdog Fantasy app today and turn every bucket into a W. Hey, what a difference 3 days of rest makes. I mean, look, we can start with OG, man, because of everybody. He was the guy everybody was looking at like, yo, man, these guys need rest. They're tired. And OG looked like he had the tired legs. But tonight, he came out, set the tone for these Knicks gangbusters, man. And MSG, they showed a shot chart tonight. Hey, it was a modern NBA shooting, man. Rim attempts, corner threes. And he was lights out, man. Shout out to the dog, 33 points, 12 of 18 shooting, 4 of 7 from downtown. Shout out to Josh Hart, 20 points, 18 rebound, 11 assists, triple-double. He seemed to get better and better after he picked up the technical foul in that third quarter. And, hey, good for him because Malik Monk was giving him the business in that second quarter run by the Sacramento Kings. And then with Brunson and especially Towns on the bench, Mikal Bridges, man, this is what we need. When these guys are out, it's your show. And he turned it up. He started cooking. 25 points, 11 assists for 27 points, 7 assists for Mikal Bridges. So, hey, man, good night for Wingstop. Al, what'd you think about this one,
man? I thought this was a great game just for what, you want to talk about a statement win. This is another statement win. This team, like the Kings are no one to be scoffing at. This is a team that at one point won 10 out of their last 11 games. Doug Christie takes over. This team is now one of the hottest teams in the NBA. Knicks come out here after 3 days of rest and said, hey, we're going to not only defeat the Kings, but beat them at their same game. This is a team that likes to play up-tempo, fast. The Knicks are a team that likes to, be methodical, work the half court. They can get out in transition, but that's not really what their forte is. Tonight, they said, hey, we're going to match the Kings' firepower and show them what we can do as well. And I thought for a team like this, after coming off of 3 days of rest, you get to see the offense click that the way we were so accustomed to prior to the break. I mean, you talked about it. OG Anunoby, we saw that 40-point performance against the Denver Nuggets. He drops over 30 tonight against the Sacramento Kings. It looks like he's back on track. All he needed was rest. So I thought this was a really good game, man. Just overall, just everyone giving you effort. Josh Hart, man, though. That's the guy who, every single time you think Josh Hart can't continue, he impresses you, he finds another way to impress you on a night-to-night basis, man. Yeah. I mean, the fact that he had a triple-double in the manner that he did tonight was just astounding. 20 points, gets 18 boards, 11 assists. And, the fact that Cat, didn't even play for most of that fourth quarter, you have Josh Hart out there just grabbing board after board. I mean, he was critical in the third quarter when you see the Sacramento Kings just charging back. They close that thing within 2 points. And then you need key stops. Josh Hart's right there getting you timely boards, and on top of that, finishing through contact in the paint. So he's the guy that, out of all the starters tonight, truly impressed me.
Yeah, man. JD, your thoughts on this one?
Well, listen, man, it's a very good win. And I want to start there because obviously this team has expectations, but sometimes I get a feeling that when things are not going as well or when we lose, the noise is louder than when the team wins. So the celebration needs to be just as strong. I mean, you played tonight a Sacramento Kings. That's not the earlier Sacramento Kings. They are 10-3 since they made the change to Doug Christie. They had a 7-game winning streak at some point where they beat some quality teams. The Boston Celtics, they had a close game against the Milwaukee Bucks. They beat some very good teams, the Memphis Grizzlies. So they're coming in tonight with a lot of confidence. Even their defense has improved under Doug Christie, but yet the New York Knicks scored, 140 plus points. So I want to start there because to me, when you look at the stretch that the Knicks are about to start, where they're playing 5 straight games against Western Conference teams, where they're playing a Memphis Grizzlies game next at the Garden, for them to set the table tonight, game 1 at home, and get the W, to me, this is how you start in the second half of the season, basically, and you start off strong. And then from the team standpoint, Cat did not have it, in terms of his usual game, but they played well. And the Knicks are now 3-0 when OG Anunoby scores 30 or more points. So that's something where, he said in a post game, which he had a few interesting comments where he said, I wasn't getting shots. And there's been a lot of talk about what his true role offensively is for the squad, but he feels that he can, he's going to look to be more aggressive, or at least that's what he said in his post game. So starting there, Knicks are 3-0 when OG Anunoby scores 30 points or more. When it comes to, Josh Hart, his third career 20, 15, and 10 assist game. And, no other Knick other than Richie Guerin has done that in Knicks history. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson, they're the first Knick duo to each have 20-plus points and 20-plus assists in the same game since Michael Ray Richardson and Campy Russell did it in 1982 at Denver. So some milestones tonight as well, and a good quality win for the New York Knicks.
Here was Josh Hart, Mr. Triple-Double, 20 point, 18 rebound, 11 assists. Let's see what he had to say tonight after an outstanding performance. Here we go.
Well, Josh, what a difference 3 days off makes. How much did you guys feel that to start this game?
Yeah, man, Tibbs gave us a couple days off.
Good game, buddy. Good game.
Nobody can hear you.
Yeah, he gave us a couple days off. So we had energy. The minute police can relax for a little bit. But yeah, we just had a lot of energy to start the game and just carried that throughout.
You yourself had a triple-double. You've got 6 on the season now, 12 in your Knicks career, actually in your NBA career. Which part of what you did today, the 20 points, the 18 rebounds, or 11 assists, was most meaningful to you?
Probably the assist. Like I said, my job is to be a servant to these guys. I'm out there making sure they're happy, making sure that they get the ball when they're open and positioned to score. So probably that one, and that's something I got to make sure I continue to do.
Well, on your team, you have 2 guys that were named all-star starters. One of them you were just dealing with, Jalen Brunson. The other one, Karl Anthony Towns. For everything you bring to this team, Tom Thibodeau said you're a star in what you do. Do you feel like what you do gets the recognition it deserves?
I really don't care if it does. At the end of the day, it's all about winning for me. I'm hoping, God willing, I got 5 more years playing this game, man. So my clock's ticking. I just want to win. That's it.
Thank you, Josh. Again, triple-double, and he has 6 on the season. Clyde, your record is 8.
All right.
He said the clock is ticking.
Clock is ticking.
5 more years. Wow, he really
5
put
more
the cap.
years. Well, the most important thing, he took a shot at the minutes police. So that's 1 up for KnicksFanTV, man. I gave you out KG and Paul Pierce, but Josh Hart from the horse's mouth. He's reading all the overreactions on Twitter. He's watching KFTV. He took a shot at the minutes police tonight. That's 1 for KnicksFanTV. We up tonight, man. We up tonight. Let's go, Coach.
KnicksFanTV on a roll. CP, a.k.a. Coach Protector, is excited.
Hey, we back. We back, man. The minutes police were so desperate, they was relying on Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett to deliver for them. We got it straight from the horse's mouth, man. Right from the team. We don't care about no minutes. We out here trying to win. From the co-captain. Let's go, man.
CP had a different schedule for the show. He usually waits a little longer before the players' sound bites. And as soon as he heard that, he's like, no, I got to put that. That got to be the first thing.
Go to the tape.
That got to be the first thing I'm showing.
Go to the tape. I went to Alan Slack. I said, give me the Josh Hart joint. Go to the tape. JD, what you think of the comments, man?
I mean, I think you see his interaction with Knick fans on Twitter.
Yeah.
Both on positive and negative tweets. I think he's enjoying this.
Yeah.
He obviously is enjoying, just interacting with the fans and, even getting caught in the drama and the Knicks Twitter and the toxic and the this and the that. Because as you can see, he's well plugged in using the minutes police. So I think he's just enjoying going back and forth with the fans. I don't think he means anything negative. I just think he's He's a professional basketball player, but he's just one of us.
Yeah.
And he obviously has his position on this, which is obviously he doesn't care. Maybe that's why he's only going to play 5 more years, though. He probably doesn't want to say why he's going to play 5 more years. Like, I don't know how much I got in me the way I'm being played, but
yeah.
But listen, he's playing great this season. I think one of the things with him that is appreciated is, for the All-Star votes, he got more votes than expected. He got more player votes than people expected. So his play around the league is getting a lot of respect from opposing players, from the coaches. And listen, if I really believe if the Knicks were the Cavs or even the 2 seed, this team might have 3 All-Stars.
Do we have Michael White on the Discord? Michael, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
And tell Josh that he's a player.
Yeah, he was talking to you
And
directly.
yes, he's going to say
listening
that
to you on the Discord.
But they played better. He's the only one on the team that I think is okay to play 40 minutes.
Okay.
And he played 40 minutes tonight. But, putting Cat back in the game, after the game was decided, I can't go with that, man.
I mean,
I gave Tibbs, a C tonight because of that.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Michael White? How you mean? You gave him a C?
Everything else, yeah, he would have got an A if he had took the guys out after the game was decided. Man, I don't need nobody to get hurt, man. I told you I need them to win this year. I'm an old man.
Yeah.
I remember the last championship now. I remember. I watched it on TV, and I want to see this one this year, just in case.
I hear you, man. I hear you, OG, man. Listen, man, they gave up a 19-point lead in the first half, man. No lead is safe, man. That's what
It's
that's from the
crazy.
coach.
He puts Cat back with the bone chip on the thumb.
Yo, bro, that's
nuts.
Yeah. JD would tell him that. And Alex, it's good to see you again.
Yeah.
Good to see you too, Michael White.
Well, yeah, but come on, man. We got to be careful, man. We got the team this year. We got it. All we have to do is stay healthy.